Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Joy Stephen from Polensis once again with another video for the Student Herald. Today, again, I'm going to talk about another PNP option, and I'm traveling on train number 2 called the Canadian from Vancouver to Toronto, a 4-night journey. Very comfortable train, not meant for speed but for comfort. Takes 4 nights to reach, and through the 4 nights and days I'm going to take a series of videos which is dedicated for people like you whose journey to travel from another country into Canada, which is a much bigger journey. Okay, so these series of videos are dedicated for people like you. And also, I'm using this microphone here, which I will record. I'm going to move the camera to face outside so that you can watch the Canadian landscape as we move along in this train. We are now passing through the province of Manitoba. Thank you. Okay, now as we journey along, we are going to talk about the Manitoba PNP program, the second option. They have 2 major programs for overseas migrants, and I'm going to discuss one of them here. It is called the Manitoba PNP Human Capital Pathway, and which is for international skilled worker applicants with skills and training aligned with the Manitoba's published in-demand occupations list, and who can demonstrate a high potential to establish strong labor market attachments to those occupations as soon as they arrive in the province. Okay, so essentially saying that you should get into a job as soon as you arrive in Manitoba as a permanent resident. Now, these points are here. First is work experience. The employment experience declared for purposes of obtaining an expression of interest and assessment points must be full-time and for a period of at least 6 months. There is no minimum, but 0 points will be awarded for less than 1 year work experience in total. Your work experience must be in an occupation on the in-demand occupations list. Career plan. You must submit a complete career plan along with your application. Language proficiency. The minimum official language proficiency depends on your assessed NOC. Okay, so for example, if you are coming under, you need a minimum of CLB 7 for any regulated profession. You need a minimum of CLB 6 for any compulsory trades. You need a minimum of CLB 5 for all other NOC 0A or B occupations. Points are awarded for second official language, and that is, probably it is French for many of you. The next point is education. You must have completed a minimum of 1 post-secondary program of at least 1 year, Canadian equivalent. You must. The next point is professional license. If the position requires a license or certification, you must apply to the regulatory body to have your qualifications and skills assessed and or pass an examination. Adaptability. You must demonstrate the ability and intent to become economically established and reside in the province of Manitoba. And confirmed support of you can choose either or. That is, the first one is very important. The second points can be selected from the 3 I'm going to say now. Confirmed support of a close relative who has established in Manitoba for at least 1 year, or a previous post-secondary education completed in Manitoba within the last 5 years, or previous work experience in Manitoba within the last 5 years, or a valid invitation to apply issued by the Manitoba PNP program. Okay, so any one of these, and if you have a valid invitation, that is good enough. You may also be awarded adaptability points if your spouse or common law partner demonstrates a minimum of a bachelor's degree in education and a minimum of CLB 5 in English. Okay, so that is also will be an added plus. Age. You must have a minimum age of 18 at the time of submission. No maximum age, but no points are awarded for people over 45 years of age. Settlement funds. You must demonstrate liquid funds available equivalent to the low income cutoff, LICO requirements for independent financial resources for a 6-month period. Okay, again, that depends on the number of people in your family. Now, PNP programs offer some of the best opportunities for people with low scores. However, because of the variety of PNP programs in existence, it is confusing, and approaching them is a challenge. If you are seeking help in approaching PNPs, the best option is for you to partner with a Canadian immigration firm so that the PNP approaches are better managed. Many PNPs open during Canadian working hours when your agent overseas is closed. The Student Herald has compiled a series of around 14 PNP options, and some of them have taken in people with CRS scores in the low 300s. For more information about this Manitoba PNP option and other Manitoba PNP options, please visit thestudentherald.com/MB. For assistance, please contact your local Student Herald approved immigration firm in your city. There are several PNP programs, and their selection requirements are a lot below the federal express entry CRS scores. Thank you.